Today we are here visiting with recent clients of ours who just used a reverse mortgage to purchase their home. They moved from out of state here to Las Vegas and got in touch with us and used a reverse mortgage to buy their home. So we're excited to say hello to them. So come on in and let's go see how they're doing. Hey, here we are.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again.
Come into our new house.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. Congratulations.
Wipe your feet. It's like
absolutely.
It's brand new.
Oh, it's brand
new.
Absolutely. Wow, this is gorgeous. So Rick and Karen, how did you first learn about a reverse mortgage? And did you have any feelings prior to learning about the reverse mortgage?
I don't know when we originally started looking into it, but somehow we knew about reverse mortgage, or we heard about the fact that you could use your equity in your house, never have a payment again, which is kind of what we wanted, never have another payment. You take the money that you have as equity, put it down on a house, and then never make it. Seemed too good to be true, actually. Yeah. But I think that was the initial feeling that we had. Is there a way we can do this? Is that right?
Actually, it was our accountant who we were talking about moving in a couple years, and we didn't know what we were going to do and what should we do with our finances. And he said the best thing for you would be a reverse mortgage.
Right.
He said, I know your finances, I know where you are. This would be the best thing for you. And he didn't suggest anyone because it was too early, and Rick started investigating.
And the thing that we found, I think most interesting is that so many people had the complete wrong idea about reverse mortgages. Your neighbor says, oh, what, a reverse mortgage? And your brother-in-law says, I've heard, whatever, bad things about that, or isn't that where you don't do this, or all of which were untrue. And so we started investigating, and I spent a lot of time on the internet reading the government reports and all the real facts about why a reverse mortgage works for people that are our age. They don't work for a 50-year-old person that wants to buy an old house somewhere. They work for retired people that want to save their equity, that want to get into a house, that don't want a payment for the rest of their life. There's really specific reasons to get into a reverse mortgage, and we fit them to a T when I read about them. So we went on the internet and I said, okay, Las Vegas, reverse mortgage, came up with you. And it was just like a breath of fresh air to find somebody who actually knew everything there was to know about a reverse mortgage. You could answer all our questions. You took us by the hand, and I don't want to give you all these strokes, but you led us step by step through the whole process. So easy, made it so simple, made it so easy to understand, and gave us all those answers that we could then turn around and give to all our friends and say, what are you doing? How is that possible? And it's just been great. I mean, it could not have been easier for us. It was exactly what you said it was going to be. It was as easy as you said it was going to be. And here we are in a brand new house. It only took, what, a week and a half?
No, took exactly what you said. It was perfect. Everything worked perfectly.
Yeah.
The advice that you would give someone who's initially hearing or inquiring about a reverse mortgage, what kind of advice would you give to someone?
First of all, actually it was our accountant who said to get a reverse mortgage. He pushed it. He was the one who first suggested it.
It was our financial friend.
Our financial friend who was against it, but our accountant who said, definitely look into this. And then actually Rick went to somebody locally who handled reverse mortgages walking distance from our home in California. And he said, I have questions. We can't use you because we're moving, but just tell me if I'm in the right ballpark here. And he put a lot of answers to rest, a lot of questions to rest. And then Rick took it and continued to investigate. And every time somebody put up a roadblock, Rick said, no, here it is, right here.
Yeah, to answer your question, I think if someone's thinking about a reverse mortgage and they hear all this negative stuff, I'm pretty cynical about things. When somebody says, oh no, it's not that, it's this, I will go and investigate and find out whether it's true or not, or whether it's fake news or something, you know. And the fact of the matter is, most people have a tremendous amount of misinformation about reverse mortgages if they know anything at all about them. They are not for people that want to buy a new refrigerator and somebody says, you know, I can get you an extra 50 grand with a reverse mortgage. I mean, that's 1970 stuff that was going on or whatever. It's a different product than that now. And the government has made it specifically beneficial for people who are retired, who want to save their equity, who want to save their income, who don't want to be burdened with a house payment for the next 30 years. And in our case, we wanted to buy a new house. But typically when you buy a new house, you start a new 30-year mortgage and you're looking at payments of $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month, depending on what you're going to do. And nobody wants to be saddled with that for retirement. And this is a way to avoid that. And you take the equity you get out of your house and you put it down on a new house, and depending on what the particular program is that you're doing, and then you never have another house payment. And this was done by the government for retired people, and that's the way it should be used. And there's variations on how it can be used, but the fact of the matter is that's the way it worked for us. And I think people that don't know about reverse mortgages, if they simply look up now the new and current information on reverse mortgages, they'll understand why all those people that think they know what they're talking about and don't are wrong.
So those who say it's too good to be true, you've obviously gone through the process, you did the research. Is it too good to be true?
No, a reverse mortgage is not too good to be true. Something that's too good to be true is
Not true.
A free lunch. You know, there is no free lunch, right? That's the old saying. A reverse mortgage is not some magic thing that some marketing company came up with and goes out and tries to sell. This is a United States federal government FHA approved program for seniors who want to save their equity and don't want to be burdened with a house payment. I mean, that's the way I look at it. It works for us, works
Yes.
for her.
Works for me. I have this house.
Yeah, and we got this house.
Would you recommend this to others? With the process that you went through and
Absolutely.
using it to buy a home? Was it a painless process or was
Yeah.
it painful?
For us, it was a painless process. I would recommend it to anybody who is in the right position. I mean, I've met with some people, some younger people, our brother-in-law even, for instance. Well, maybe I should do that. And I said, well, no, it's not going to work for you. It's got to be for the right reasons, for the right people. It's not something that everybody can take advantage of because it's a federally sponsored program that's for specific kinds of people. But I would definitely recommend it if it's something that works for what you want to do. You made the process simple. The program itself is easy to understand if you just investigate. And it is not too good to be true. It simply is what it is, and it works the right way for the right people.
I get stressed making a grocery list. It causes me a lot of anxiety. So anything that has to do with, finances kind of stresses me out. He's really organized. He's really good, and I let him deal with everything. But you were very nice, and you really did walk us through everything. And a couple times that I panicked, oh my gosh, there's a glitch. What are we going to do? It was like, no, this was from you. Just take a deep breath. Everything's fine. This is normal. Don't worry about it. And it was great.
Great.
So
Yes.
glad you came by.
Thank you.
Thanks for the wine.
I appreciate it. Yes.
It was, you made it really, really easy for us. Everything just worked out
Great.
terrifically.
I'm
Thanks
so
a
happy
lot.
for you.
Yeah.
So happy for
Come
you.
back and see us
Thank you.
anytime.
I sure will. I sure
Enjoyed
will.
it.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.